I'm running for town supervisor because I've had many years of experience on the various boards. I've spent about 13 years in total. I started at the bottom, if you will, on the Zoning Board of Appeals for 9 years. I served on the planning board, and the last 4 years I've served on the town board. And during all of those years, I've seen some missed opportunities in the town of Canandaigua. I've seen some opportunities for improvements. I've spent my last, about 10 years working for a large national company. I manage 48 sites from Lake Champlain to Chautauqua Lake. I have experience in getting the message out and communicating effectively through technology and other methods. My focus was on environmental compliance. I worked out strategies for companies to help them protect our environment. Everything from stormwater management plans to air pollution control. And I think that is going to help me be a better supervisor and lead our town into the future. Because we have all these new rules and regulations coming down from the DEC, EPA, and other agencies, the town's got to meet these requirements. And with my background, I'm prepared to do that. I've spent many hours meeting with people in their driveways, sitting at kitchen tables, and discussing what the people of this town want. Like I said, I've listened to them, and I've helped to resolve issues that have been hanging around the town for decades. A good example was the old Brookside acquisition of the 60 acres of open space land. That's a huge benefit to the town in the long run to help us meet our parks and trails needs. But for the residents, it was just a dark cloud hanging over their heads. They didn't know what was going to become of this land that borders right up to their homes. I live in a rural setting. I'm surrounded by a dairy farm. I believe that it's very important for the town of Canandaigua to do what they can to protect our prime agricultural soils. Our comprehensive plan outlines some steps that we can take. The problem is, for the past 4 years, we really have not implemented any of the goals that are outlined in the comprehensive plan. And one thing that I would like to do is utilize that comprehensive plan and consider the goals and the strategies that are outlined there when we make decisions, whether those decisions are budgetary, environmental. We need to incorporate that. In 2011, the town board did a comprehensive plan update. I was key for finding the money to help us pay for that update. I presented the town board with a grant opportunity, and we were successful at receiving that grant that allowed us to update the comprehensive plan. And I'm a firm believer that we need to implement the spirit and intent of that plan. The most important aspect, I think, that a supervisor can bring to the job is having an open mind, making decisions based on the issues and the citizens' desires. And that translates not only to town-specific issues, but also to county-wide issues. Say just recently the Board of Supervisors acted to sell the nursing home. There have been important discussions on the landfill, but all of those topics, town residents deserve to have a voice. And in order for the supervisor to give an informed decision, the supervisor really needs to share information with the other town board representatives and also with the community, involved citizens. We need to get feedback from them before you go on and make your decision at the county level. The town of Canandaigua is one of the fastest growing communities in New York State. I see that trend continuing. People love the town of Canandaigua, the natural beauty, the wonderful schools that we have, the hospital. It's all fantastic. People want to come here and live. And that's why I'm running for the town of Canandaigua supervisor. I feel like with my experience on the board, my business experience, that I am well qualified and ready to take on the role of town supervisor.